Hi, so welcome to Art by Arnav. What is the most common organic thing we see around? Of course, it's our family members, it's our friends, but after them, yes, it's plants. And today in this episode, what we'll be doing is we'll be using those sketching techniques, which will be mentioned somewhere around here, and we will learn how to take those lessons and learn to draw organic things. And for that part, we'll be learning to draw a plant leaf, a very simple plant leaf. So in this episode, we'll be drawing together a very simple plant leaf. Let's get started.
Hello, welcome to Art by Arnav. So in this episode, we will be learning how to draw a simple plant leaf. For this, I'll be using the methods that I have taught in the last sessions. I'm starting up with a simple mechanical pencil and giving a very light strokes to create the basic plant leaf structure. The lines are pretty faded for the camera, but you can try with a light hand. So for the reference, I'm using a simple plant photograph which I downloaded from pexels.com. It's an absolute beautiful place to download copyright-free images and stock videos. So do check that website. Over to our drawing. So this is how we create a very light structure of the plant leaf. And mind that I'm using very light hand. So that's why it may not be clearly visible in the camera, but in reality when you are drawing, do use a very light hand. I'm also marking in between the areas where I want to put the highlight and where I want to put the shadows. Next, I'm using a 2B pencil to mark the shadow areas. Before doing the shadow areas, I'll put a very light amount of overall shading. I'm starting with the small leaves as I'm showing from the reference. So once the small leaves are done, I'm going to concentrate one by one on each of the medium and then the larger leaves. So here I'm giving a very fine first coat or first layer of shading. Once the first layer is done, I'll be moving on to give it to other areas. I'm drawing the intricate part like the leaf veins. Here you can see the preview. So basically I'm marking out the areas where the major shadows will fall. A closer view will make the things much more clear. So this is how I give a very light second coat. So that creates another layer of shadowing. I'm making the border areas much more prominent with a medium stroke. And then I'm keeping on adding new layers or new layers of shadow. Here I'm using a 3B medium layering pencil for the medium amount of shadows. And also simultaneously I am trying to give more and more detail. So the trick is that at first just don't go to the detail. Keep on creating the layers, and as you keep on creating the layers, you will naturally find the areas where you need to put more and more details. So go step by step. You can see in between I am putting the veins or the areas which I find that the shadows will be more prominent, and also marking or leaving out the highlight areas. Once this is done, I am using a 4B additional layering, so this will make the shadows even more prominent. And as we had already created a mid-tone layer at first, so hence from this moment onward, all the shadow, highlight and the mid-tone areas will create a very soothing and nice contrast. Here you can see I am going through with different levels of pencil pressure and applying the next layer of darker tones using a 4B pencil. Next, I am using a 6B even more darker pencil to create the most darkest part of the leaf. So the basic idea is creating different areas of shadows and as well as highlight to bring an illusion of volume, or rather ups and downs, which will create or which will mimic the property of the leaf that we can see in the picture. By the way, I am also using some amount of smudging in this process. So here you can see I am even more blending out the mid-tone areas with a paper stump. And then to create even more sharper highlights, I am using the Tombow Mono Eraser. By the way, you can find all the links for the tools that I am using in my video in the description. So I would definitely request you to go forward and purchase these items from the channel link. This will help to grow my channel. I'm cleaning the extra dust or extra lead that has been deposited. And then to create a final blended look for the highlight and the mid-tone area, I'm dabbing with the kneaded eraser. So this won't create any prominent highlight, but it will create a nice blend between the highlight and the mid-tone area. Giving a final touch for even more details with the 2B pencil or the 3B pencil again. And here you can see in a very fast video like the production process for the rest of the image. I hope that you have loved the video and you have definitely learned something from this. wish to bring some even more interesting content in my next videos. Until then, goodbye.